Hello, I am David W. Parker. This is Programming Today I Learned 3D Maths series, episode 47. This is the sixth episode of looking at matrix math. Today we're going to be looking at shearing and seeing what we can do there. That was originally performed in episode 16, looking at matrix transformations. So we'll begin looking at these three formulas specifically and how do we compute these and use these. So we can jump right in. So similar to how we are doing the set rotate and set rotate x and y, we're going to also have a set shear xy as well as a shear xy function that basically performs this multiplication with setting the shear. So in the latter case here, we're going to have a set shear function that when multiplied by when set from the identity matrix and then multiplied by a matrix calculates the same thing as shearing itself. If you don't remember what shearing is, you should go ahead and check back to the episode 16, like I said, and remember how that works. So each of these, setting the shear, we're going to go ahead and it basically takes and sets everything to zeros and ones except for the elements which need to be set to the s and t respectively, and that is given this formula right here. So shearing the xy, we're going to set the s and t for the n31 and n32 values. And then what we're going to be doing is for the shearing it itself is basically performing that matrix multiplication for each of these elements such that it ends up being exactly what we need and not touching any of the rest of the elements. And that's what a shearing will do. So when we have this example here with this given array, and we're going to shear by 1, 2, that'll be the same thing as setting the shear 1, 2 on the identity for xy and multiplying by that matrix. And you can see that the outputs here are the same on these two lines. Similarly, we would do the same thing for the y or xz and the yz values. So xz being these two and the yz, again, everything is the same between each. The main difference is, of course, you're just doing the multiplication portion for the xz and the yz respectively. So pretty simple stuff. Rewatch that other episode if you need help in remembering how to do it. That's episode 16. And that's it for this episode. If you like what you saw, go ahead and subscribe and give a like, share on social media if you will, and go to ProgrammingTIL.com and sign up for my newsletter. Thanks. Have a great one.